possible, and Arteezy's actually doing really well in it. He's already up to 6 CS, bottle completed, and most importantly, Weeha does not have that much farm.
Yeah, he's been pushed back a little bit, making it difficult to farm up. He just keeps going here on Pilot Eye. I want to check out the other lanes at the dual lane on bottom, but this could just erupt at any point. But Arteezy getting these acid sprays very, very deep, so Weeha can't just come in and poof. Now he's got multiple Meepos and turns for the double poof. Arteezy, the secondary Earthbind, and with the brain tap coming in from Highlight Die, he actually held off and ensuring Weeha can get the kill, but that Ignite is going to do work. Fear getting body blocked up by the secondary Meepo, but he will be able to find that revenge kill onto the Meepo. So a 1-for-1 trade-off in the mid is going to get very, very scrappy.
I think it's more likely that he goes for the Radiance and just becomes the fighter. But the Vid Booster, we saw it at IG too when they did it. They're gonna have to wait for his ulti to end. He's got a lot of HP to work with.
It just ended. So at this point, there's no chemical rage. The hit with the Vendetta, hit with the Stun, Pilot with the follow-up range set from Weeha. Trying to prove forward, a little bit out of range, but Arteezy will still end up going down to the attack of Weeha. The support was rotating in from EG, but it all came a little off the Darkseer. She can keep the Alchemist controlled. More poops in, but Arteezy, that ultimate is keeping him alive. One charges as well. Finally, he'll go down.
Don't have a cask anymore.
More aggressive. There's the control. A double kill for Pilot Eye. Weeha dropping very low with one of his Meepos. The attack from Sumail, it will be enough. They'll trigger the Aegis and the Immortal, but the Doom's already killed off the Ogre. So it ends up being a 3-for-3 trade if you don't count the Aegis.
Top tower is under attack.
I got very scrappy under the tower.
It was actually surprising how that was set up because they pretty much just forfeited Misery's life by him having to run in like that, and he didn't really have the best angle to help out his team either. That was one of those more forced encounters where you just want to take a fight because you have the Aegis. Yep, but you still have to be careful because EG, you can't really afford.
Because the Sentry Ward is a little bit further to the right. Misery stuns up on Universe, both Spike Carapace as well as normal Impale. And the support's coming in for Team Secret. There's no reason for EG to try and fight this. They just want to back up, keep the farm going. Sumail's in mid, Arteezy's back up on top. They're just trying to dodge the Viper. Sumail, he can't dodge this. The beam strip from Highlight Eye came from behind and Weeha instantly on top of him. They burned the Aegis of the Immortal.
They're too far away for this one. This is going to be a free kill.
Yeah, okay. Windrun won't really save you. Proofs are coming in, and there goes the Wind Ranger.
You know what the most exciting part about this game is? Is the warding war. Just look at the amount of sentries that PPD has placed.
Arteezy, trouble. He's trying to go for that concoction, and Weeha is about to split himself up, but Arteezy just TP's out, but he kills himself in base. He actually does himself up inside the base and kills himself in front of the throne. That wasn't part of the plan. He meant to throw the concoction, but just had two different decisions. TP as well as done.
I don't think I've ever seen that in a pro game. That is so unfortunate. They're gonna kill Fear in mid, but it doesn't even matter.
They're baiting PPD up. Fear, like you know he's there. There goes your Doom. Universe gonna force start PPD out with the mech to try and keep him alive. And PPD already had that Voodoo Restoration on, so he'll be fine. Oh. Weeha, he's going in for more. Sumail, the jump, they get the stun, as well as getting the kill on PPD.
They're still a tier 2 alive.
On full tilt right now, as the tier 2 tower will drop. Actually, no, they can't get it. The creepway's a little bit too far away. But they just wiped EG after the Artur accident.
I feel like for a second they lost focus after that happened. They were probably all laughing about it, and I mean, Team Secret strikes so quickly. Without their Alchemist alive, they're just going to continue to go for this high ground. This isn't a scenario where anybody from EG wants to buy back. They're going to take this tier 2 tower at top, and that's so much map control just lost by EG right now. And there wasn't a whole lot they can do to curb that aggression, though. Sumail doesn't have a defensive item. He's gone straight for the Aghanim Scepter, so when the Meepo opens up on him, that's a free kill for him.
Yep. Very smart of Secret too, where they pull out. You understand, you've already taken out, you're at the outer towers, there's only one remaining. And EG in a bit of a crippled position, and you still have to give respect. Like, EG may have had buybacks available. Team Secret have to be aware of this, so they just back it out. Do not take a full fight. Don't overextend yourself after that point, especially when your Doom is down. Meepo already has a scythe.
Alright, he's got absurd farm. Yeah. I actually had to mute my mic when the Arteezy thing happened. Some expletives were dropped.
It's gonna be highlight reel kind of style.
highlight the right word to use there?
Okay, low light, low light.
Alright, at top, Misery's got the angle on RTZ. There is a tier 2 tower available, and RTZ's gonna go for the TP. He's gonna get cancelled!
Oh, this is not the dream right now, especially as Meepo's already killed off Wind Ranger. EG, they're initiated on the mid, now TZ can't come back to help him. PPD, the TP out, it's going to be in time. No Earthbind. They blink over instead, and they're trying to catch out Artur. He can't TP for another 27 seconds. He might have bought a TP scroll, but I'm sorry, they share the same cooldown. But TZ runs himself further north. Who's up here? Is Misery with a blink dagger force up.
Turned off the radiance. Does he see him?
Misery? No! He's checking
Oh, he's
corner.
now he's gonna find him.
Through! He did
Oh, wait, what?
Misery.
He should know.
He's gotta know.
Okay, he's actually just getting
going
deeper in.
Not hitting it out again!
RTZ got it? Okay, now he's on the left.
Finally, there's the Earthbind. They'll find RTZ. The Earthbind being dodged again. 2 seconds until he can TP, but underneath
If he somehow gets out of this.
He can't do it. There's too many Earthbinds. He starts to TP RTZ. No way. He couldn't retreat out in time.
What an unbelievable attempt. The thing is, they knew 100% that he was there. They knew that Misery canceled the TP. There's nowhere that he could possibly go, so they hunt him down. That's the correct play. You don't give up on that. You continue to search. That you go high and low for that kill. And
Yep.
something that we haven't talked about is Eternal Envy's farm. He's got the Vlads, he's got the Shiva's Guard. Even with the Wind Ranger having that Aghanim Scepter, you're not going to do a lot of damage to this hero. Like, even with the Witch Doctor ultimate bouncing off, this is a 24 armor Doom. This is not going to go down easily.
Fear. Gonna get hexed up. Attempting to TP himself out. Weeha's gonna take him out. I think at that point, Fear was trying to sacrifice himself so Universe could escape, but Universe was perfectly alright. Fear was just rotating over the tree line to come in from behind Secret. Maybe he actually thought the rest of EG was looking to fight. But it's so defensive. Like, Sumail having to go in for something like a BKB after getting your Aghanim Scepter. There's just no real big damage. Universe can't afford, well actually, he can afford the gem, but they're not seeing anything. And the second they do see something, they lose out of it the second later.
I mean, what a team secret is. Just the fact that they can second pick a Meepo and play around it so well. And this is a hero that people are going to have to start learning at this rate. Yeah, especially after this tournament. They're just showing off the strength of the hero, how easy it is to play around it when he's got so much control on his side. And the amount of map control. Look at him. He's farming 2 separate jungle camps. He's got 1 near supports to make sure that he's always guiding. He's never out of position for a gank. It's so hard to gank him up. This hero is just unbelievable right now. And 27 minutes in, he has a Hex, Boots of Travel, Blink Dagger, and the Aghanim Scepter completed.
EG's coming to fight. Eternal Envy just sitting on the other side of the river, enjoying the sight for now. Shiva's got
How do you take down this hero?
There it is with a multicast, and they're gonna rip through him. And yes, they do actually bring him down before Doom can be used. And before Secret, who were pretty damn close, can actually respond. Puppey has to be forced off out by Pylai. They have Glimmer Cape available as well, and Arteezy, he just wants to fight in one. So where is he? They throw the sentry ward down, they realize he's gone west. The sky's not gonna be blue here for Pylai, however. The Shackle will latch, and this will be EG. A successful smoke gank bringing down the Doom, bringing down the Bane, but Meepo thinks the top lane's pushing him, they already have to retreat.
Alright, they killed him in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Just not enough tank. Eternal Envy needs a BKB.
Even with the Shiva's Guard, like, you still have to keep in mind, like, you're fighting underneath an acid spray, which is removing like 7 armor from you, so you're still cutting through it.
Alright, Weehaw just solo kills the Ogre. I think when it comes to a straight up team fight, he'll be okay, but in a scenario where 5 different heroes are beating on you, yeah, you go down pretty fast.
Yeah.
He was also trying to get the Doom off so his team could re-engage, but it just ends up being him and the Bane dying.
I'm wondering if Arteezy now has to look at a different avenue. He's trying to go in for this Octarine core. Like, he got the soul booster to start with, and then just instantly switched himself into the Manta style. He was looking for the extra stats at the beginning. But with the speed this game is going, he's going to start running out of space pretty quickly, and Secret will be looking to go high ground shortly. Is this the time you need to get that Death Ward upgrade? PPD's done his work to get to level 2 on that Death Ward, but he's going to need an Aghanim Scepter upgrade if Secret are going to be intimidated to walk up high ground.
I think if they go high ground, that's even more reason to go for the Octarine core, so you can just spam out the Manta Radiant solutions. I think that even if the high, you definitely want to get an Aghanim Scepter eventually onto this Witch Doctor, But I would still prioritize my own farm right now if I'm
You're
RTZ.
thinking something like more like a preventive measure. So you start the split push, you push out your illusions, do the work.
Yeah, exactly. In this
Doom,
mid lane, he's gonna get doomed.
He goes on Arteezy. That chemical rage is still up, however. For the moment, the paralyzing cast will keep Eternal Envy out.
Oh, he's gonna even find a haste.
Oh, this is just too good. The PPD will not be so good. He'll get caught out. The shackle shot with the 4-star forward. It looks a little funky. But Misery gets the spike
now
character.
it's
Not
weak on the
really going to fight. The Meepos are arriving. The Wind Universe as well. They try and force up out a little bit further. He will be able to surge away to safety. How is Arteezy still? He's just legging it north. Wants to push out this creep wave. He does not want Secret coming in.
Oh,
on
Weeha's gonna go for the
but
TP.
He's coming in. Arteezy, he's all around him. There's the ensnare. Concoction this time around. He will be able to get the stun. Starts the TP out. Is there another Earthbind? Arteezy! He's home! Barely surviving. This time the combo works.
The last two hits both missed because of the Radiance, and RTZ barely makes it out of there. And still, that's a lot of map control for Team Secret. They managed to pick up the Wind Ranger, who wasn't having the best time of it. And yeah, RTZ survives, but still getting so much map control. Just look at how much the Meepo is able to farm during this time. Now they're gonna go in for this Roshan. This is the Cheese and the Aegis this time around.
And Weeha's going to be 6-slotted pretty soon. Like, what are we looking at? So it's 8,000 net worth going the way of Secret. The experience is at 22k. The gold is so deceptive in this because of the Alchemist Doom's effect, but now they have both Aegis over on Meepo. He'll sacrifice his treads for him. And the cheese goes on to the Doombringer. And where is EG? Because EG's outside the base right now. The Octarine is done, but this means the Alchemist has no buyback. EG cannot fight at this point, because if they do, and they don't have a secondary Alchemist,
No, he's gonna farm it in like 3 seconds. This is the one benefit of having Alpha on your team.
true, he's 700 gold away from buyback. In
Yeah.
fact, all of EG, apart from Darkseer, are 700 gold away from buyback.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't have it by the 33-minute mark. And
Leave your illusions behind and just go.
yep, you can just continue the split push. This is perfectly okay. They're gonna be able to hold. This tier 2 tower at bottom is almost definitely gonna fall. EG are just gonna try to spam out for as long as they can, but this is not a fight you want to take outside the base. Yeah, especially when the Meepo is as strong as he is. They are gonna pop the glyph, but you've got to be careful if you're PPD. Look at that net range.
It's just so big. The Secret aren't coming. Like, the Earthbinds just keep him out, but now they will. Arteezy, is he going to get the range of the Concoction? Yes, he will. Goes up. They get the Shackle on Weeha as well here for the follow-up Concoctions. Well, where is actually the stun? He just goes for the slow at the moment. And
here
now they
comes
get with the big Rubis, with the big wall as well. They got the Beacon of Universe allowing to get off the Mail. Happy to see this ground goes to Capital. Where is your extra damage? You've lost your Witch Doctor. Arteezy is doomed up. They've lost 3. Universe going to be the 4th one to go down, and they just called good game. That was the last roll of the dice. They didn't want to wait until Secret came up. They want to try and catch him out inside the Radiant jungle, and it will not work.
What a dominant strategy by Team Secret. They were able to rotate the Meepo in so successfully into that bottom lane. They took control of a lot of these lanes, and Misery was just able to keep them off kilter for so long. He was able to make 2 ganks successful. They put the pressure on RTZ early, even getting the solo kill by that Meepo.